What up, B Squad? It is your boy JB, and I am here today with a brand new review for the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. You guys, this is season 4. This is episode 4, and this episode was titled "Don't Be a Drag." You guys. So before I jump into it, first things first. If you guys do hear me, I am a little congested. You guys, I haven't been feeling, a little under the weather since I got back home Sunday from singing Beyonce in Houston. So if I sound a little different, that's what it is. I'm starting to, get over it. It's my sinuses. And when I tell you they started out really bad, they started out like extremely, extremely bad. But yeah. Um, yeah, but before we go ahead and get into the review, you guys, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you guys aren't subscribed yet, then I need you guys to do me a solid favor and stop taking me out on this date and having me pay for it at the end of it. You guys know the routine. You can do me that favor by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, turning on your post notifications, and also by sharing the video. And you guys, with that out of the way, without further ado, let us just go ahead and discuss this episode of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, shall we? All right, guys. So this episode, don't be a drag. Very interesting. It was a very interesting episode because a lot of stuff kind of happened in this episode. So, it's the next morning. So Meredith texts all the ladies to meet her by the pool, wearing the shirts that she had provided them with in the previous episode, right? So I think if I'm remembering correctly, those shirts said like no tricks, all trust or something like that. I believe if I'm correct, I believe that's what those shirts had read, and I could be wrong. But yeah, she told all the ladies to meet her by the pool in those shirts. You guys also remember Angie doesn't have a shirt. So Angie went and got a white t-shirt and decided that she wanted to decorate her own shirt. I was like, "Oh, okay, girl. I mean, if that's what you want to do, go for it." But whatever. I just really think that Angie is just a little thirsty. That's my opinions. I want you guys to tell me yours, but the impression that I get from Angie is just literally thirsty. But so back to this. So we see all the ladies, they're meeting her, and so um they sat by the pool and Meredith told them what they were getting ready to do for the day. So with these shirts, they were gonna go to this trust exercise. And I was like, a trust exercise, Meredith, for a girls' trip? I'm like, very interesting that Meredith wanted to do a trust exercise. Once again, this is for a girls' trip. So we're supposed to be here to have fun and do stuff that we wouldn't probably do at home, but instead we're doing a trust exercise with each other. Everybody participated in the trust exercise with the exception of Mary. Mary was the only person who did not participate. Now, in the trust exercise, I have to be honest, I don't blame Mary for not wanting to, participate in this because she doesn't know that she can trust some of these girls. And that's, fine. I don't have an issue with that. What I will say about Mary is going to, when it comes down to Mary, I feel like Mary is going to annoy me in the sense that she is on this show, right? She's a friend of, but she's not doing anything. She's not participating in anything with the ladies. And it's just like, well, what did you come back for? You know what this show is. You know what happens on these trips and stuff. So I just didn't understand why she came back if she's not going to participate. Because I don't even think I know season 1, she didn't go to Vegas with the girls, but she wasn't a full-time cast member at that time. Season 2, I don't remember if she went on the cast trip or not. You guys can definitely let me know in the comment section because I don't remember season 2 all that well. Speaking of season 2, I did see recently that Whitney had an event and Jenny Wynn from season 2 was there and they took a picture together. So, everybody is in an uproar because Whitney took the picture with Jenny. So here's my thing about that. Whitney could have, easily said to her, thank you for coming. I don't want to take a picture with you and left it at that. Then I know Mary came under the comment section and said that maybe Whitney is, racist as well. Do I think that Whitney's racist? No. Um, and then Whitney addressed it, talking about that, Jenny had apologized. It's not for you to accept the apology. Everything that she did season 2 was directed towards Mary, and we finally saw why when those old Facebook posts started to resurface. So it's really not for Whitney to accept her apology or not. So I did not like that Whitney did that. But let me know what you guys think about that. So back to this trust exercise. Like I said, everyone participated in it with the exception of Mary. So when they got back on the bus, Meredith was telling Mary how, hey, like, now, mind you, when they got there, Lisa, not Lisa, but Mary told Meredith that she didn't really want to participate in it because she doesn't really know that she trusts these ladies in the group like that. And again, I get that. After everything that she dealt with season 2, I don't blame her for saying, I don't necessarily know who I can trust in this group. So it is what it is, right? So Lisa chimed in, and Mary was like, I wasn't talking to you. And then she was talking to Meredith at one point. She said, Did I hurt you? And Lisa said, No. She says, Again, I wasn't talking to you. Do you have a mute button? And Lisa says, No, I'm always on play. I was like, Lisa, that was very corny, but okay. I'll give you a half a point for that. So at one point in the episode, they went back to the house to Trixie's hotel and they ate lunch, right? So they asked Meredith what were the plans for the rest of the day. I don't know what Meredith had planned for this trip, but obviously it wasn't much because Whitney said, okay, well, I'm going to take over the trip. So she wants all the ladies to dress in drag, right? And she had previously in the beginning of the episode text that to Trixie, right? Um, so here's the thing. Here is the thing that I have an issue with. It'll come back up late. I'm gonna talk about it briefly. Is Lisa. Lisa has gotten on my nerves every episode so far this season. I want to say that Lisa has really annoyed me, and I'm gonna talk a little bit deeper about Lisa as we get into it. So at one point in this episode, Meredith thanked Monica for being very kind to her, and Monica told Meredith that what Angie had did to her the previous day was really uncalled for, and it was really tacky. And I agreed with her. Oh, you guys, I forgot to mention the fact that when I told you guys that Angie made her own T-shirt, the T-shirt said, "No trust, all tricks and no trust." I was like, "Oh my god, lady, please go away." Like I'm really trying to I don't know if I'm trying to like her, but I'm trying with Angie. But Angie is just a resounding no for me. If anybody out there likes her, then it is what it is. But she's a no for me personally. Um, so where are we at? Also, I want to point out the fact that Lisa was talking to Whitney earlier in the episode, and she was telling Lisa was telling Whitney how when it comes down to the Meredith thing, she doesn't necessarily want to be in the middle of anything with Meredith because she's trying to rebuild with Meredith. But the fact that Meredith keeps bringing up what she knows about people's families, she doesn't like that. And she has every right to feel how she feels, right? So where are we at? So yeah, back to Whitney taking over this trip. So Whitney told the ladies that she wanted them to go and basically just strip off all their makeup, and they were going to compete in a drag competition, right, to see who would be the best drag. Oh my God. Why did Whitney say that? Because Lisa had a conniption fit. Oh my God. My glam comes with me everywhere I go. I spend $60,000 on glam. I paid $25,000 for her to come here, and then I bought her flight as well. So, oh my God, I have to look good everywhere I go. Like Lisa, Lisa, your makeup is basic at best. Like when I look at your makeup, nothing wows me about your makeup. So you spending $60,000 a year on makeup, you might want to ask for a refund because it doesn't look like you get it done It looks like you go to the local cosmetology school to have them do your makeup because it's basic as fuck. Like, let's keep it a buck with each other. And then, like that was the whole gist of her. She kept whining and complaining and crying about the fact that she had her makeup artist coming out there, and she spends this much money on glam. She does this for glam. When I go here, I have glam on. I wear this. I do this. I wear this. I do that. It was just braggadocious. It's going back to how she was with that $60,000 ring. Now, let me say this real quick to you, Lisa. People who have money, people who are rich and wealthy, they don't have to scream that they're rich and that they're wealthy and how much things cost. You would never know. People like, you can be in a room with a bunch of billionaires. The most of them dress like average, everyday people off the street. Hoodie, tank tops, shirts. They don't walk around in designer labels with the big ass labels on it. They don't have to notify you that, oh, this is Chanel, oh, this is Hermes. Like, they don't have to do that. But that's what you're doing. You're giving someone who was once broke, never had anything, and then when you got it, you want to flaunt it in front of everybody. Like, it's so tacky. It's so tacky. And that is part of the reason why I don't see it for Lisa Barlow. So they do the drag competition, right? I will say that they all looked horrible. Whitney's was the worst to me. I thought Whitney's drag outfit was the worst. Um Monica's was bad too, but she ended up winning, and I don't know what the hell NGK had on. And with Lisa, she just came out looking like herself, basic. Meredith didn't even try. Mary didn't try either. So, like I said, the winner of that competition ended up being Monica. So after that, they they decided to go out to a club or a bar for the night, right? And before they got there, they were in the Sprinter van, and Monica, you guys, I really like Monica. I absolutely like Monica because Monica keeps it real. She let Lisa have it. She told Lisa, "You're out of touch with the working class because you talk about all these materialistic things that you have, and that's really all that Lisa is materialistic things. Like, who is Lisa outside of Vita Tequila? Who is Lisa outside of the makeup, her hair, her clothes, her shoes, her bag? Who is Lisa? Lisa is vapid. That's the one thing I will say about her. She's vapid. She's shallow. There's so many other words I can come up with for what Lisa is. Actually, let's keep it real. She's a one trick pony because that's all she talks about is what she has. Like, again, that's why I don't like Lisa. I don't like her. Like, I just don't see it for Lisa Barlow. For people to say that she's that girl of Salt Lake City, where do y'all see that at? Please tell me where y'all see that at for Lisa Barlow, because I have yet to see it. So when they went out to the bar, once again, Mary decided not to go in, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Now I get it. This might not be her scene, right? Because she is a religious person, so I get it. But I mean, my God, girl, just go in and pretend like you're having fun. Nope, she went to McDonald's and got her something to eat. I was like, you know what? I can't really hate on you there for going to McDonald's and getting you something to eat. I absolutely can't hate on that. But like I say with Mary, if Mary wants to continue to come around, I need Mary to show up. And you don't have to interact with everybody, but God, show up. If you want to just talk to Meredith, do that. Because you give absolutely nothing, girl. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Now, also, Monica. Monica gave it to Angie as well. She called Angie a chihuahua. Then later in the episode, Meredith calls her a pit bull. And, and Angie felt the way about both of those comments. And it's like, well, ma'am, if the shoe fits, because you are coming up behind Lisa like a little lap dog and a little puppy. So if the shoe fits, my dear, you might want to go ahead and wear that bad booger. But yeah, so at one point, not Lisa, but Meredith and Whitney got into it, right? Whitney, Whitney. Now, I don't know what is going on with this child that Meredith keeps getting so upset about, but don't go there. You're disgusting. Like Meredith, she got so upset when Whitney told her that she thinks that she is just using that as an excuse. I was like, ugh. I mean, we can think it, but damn, do you have to say it because it comes off very insensitive? But hey, it's how she feels. I'm not mad about it, but I was like, could you have said it a different way? No, yes, maybe something. I don't know, but yeah. So they got into it. Then when Angie heard the fact that she was called a pit bull, she wanted to address Meredith. Meredith straight up ignored her. It was just this episode was good, but it was a mess at the same time. So they ended up leaving, and so I guess they're getting ready to go back to Salt Lake City the next day. And that was the episode. If I missed anything, feel free to leave it in the comments section below, you guys. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm also getting off here because, like I said, you guys, I really, right now, I'm just not feeling the best. I'm not feeling the best, but I'm feeling better than I have felt for the last few days. So I will see you guys again later so today is Wednesday, right? I need to get back to doing hot topics. So yeah, hot topics. I'm gonna work hard to get that out this week. American Horror Story. What else is Ready to Love? Love After Lockup. Love and Marriage Huntsville. I know I skipped that last week. We'll be back this week, and I know I skipped Real Housewives of New York this week. So we'll be back for all of that stuff. But as always, you guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications, share the video, you guys, and until next time, stay safe out there, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Wash your hands. Be blessed. And I'll catch you guys for something else. Bye, guys.